Hi everyone, it's Angie coming to you from Living Inspired Within. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I'm excited to share today some ideas with you about pivoting. So I guess my question to you initially is, do you like how your life is going? Do you like how your day is going? Do you like how your year is going? We're now in 2021. I'm filming this 6 days into 2021. So how are your resolutions going? How are your goals going? Do you want a repeat of 2020? I think most of us don't. Maybe you do, and that's okay. But if you don't want the same outcomes and the same results, you have to pivot. You have to make changes. And as an entrepreneur, this is something you really need to embrace and really need to feel comfortable getting uncomfortable, right? Get comfortable trying new things. Get comfortable making a decision and being confident in that decision, knowing you're making the right decision because you've done the research and you're making a calculated decision. Sometimes our day needs to change, and sometimes that happens in the middle of the day. I had a pivot experience this morning. We call them redos in my family. So I had a morning that, or I guess I had something last night that happened with one of my businesses. We'll call it a hiccup. It's a major hiccup. But it's one of my businesses. It's 100% out of my control. Long story short, I went to bed late and I woke up late because I was up late the night before. So I didn't get in my morning routine. And I could tell after I dropped my son off, I just felt like I felt off balance. I didn't feel my normal calm. I felt a little rushed. I felt like my mind was all over the place. And I went home and I decided, I said, I'm going to have a redo. I'm going to start over. So I made my cup of coffee again. And I went through my morning routine, the exact same routine I would have done 2 hours earlier, but I didn't. But I realized I needed a redo. I needed to pivot because the way the day was going to go was not going to be favorable. And you know what's awesome? When I went back and had my redo and pivoted and changed the direction of my day, I immediately felt relief and peace wash over me. So don't be afraid to stop. If you don't like the trajectory of the way things are going for you, be it a day, a month, a year, your career, whatever it is, your life, it's okay to stop it and say, wait, this isn't what I want. This isn't what I anticipated. This isn't what I envisioned. So we're going to stop. We're going to pull back for a minute. We're going to pivot or have a redo, whatever you want to call it. But it can be really critical to see that and to make the change necessary to do that. So if you don't like how your year went last year and you've made some changes, some resolutions, some goals, I love goals. I'm not a big resolution person. I feel like that just sets you up for failure. But how are those going? Are you sticking to them? Are you making the changes you need to make to have a different outcome this year, if that's what you desire? So for me, I run a couple businesses and I'm pivoting and marketing in a couple of them. So in my real estate investing business, there were some marketing channels that worked really well last year. And then with everything in marketing, right? Algorithms change, reception of the marketing channel changes by your audience, costs may change. So some of the marketing channels that worked last year, they're not going to work this year. And that was evident towards the end of 2020. So I made the change. I've pivoted my marketing. I've realigned my budget to match what should work in 2021. And is it guaranteed? No. I'm going to have to look at the outcomes and look at the key performance indicators, see if it's working. And if it's not, I'm going to have to pivot again. But as entrepreneurs, that's something we have to do and have to feel really comfortable with. So I'm changing marketing. I'm trying a brand new marketing channel this year. I'm experiencing radio, and I launched my first radio ad for my real estate investing business. I am super excited, and it's one of those things I never really thought I'd be on radio. But one of the really cool things that's come out of creating my membership site for Living Inspired Within and the course I'm working on and this YouTube channel is I've gotten really comfortable getting out there, putting myself out there, talking to people, being on video, being on radio, whatever it is. So this opportunity for this marketing channel wouldn't have come to fruition if I wasn't open to it and if I didn't get out there to inspire other women, to work with other women, to work with sellers in my real estate investing business. So we've included that marketing channel. As far as my coaching and speaking business, I was working on some organic growth last year. And the reality is running a few businesses and launching another and running a family is not easy. It's actually a little rough around the edges. So thankfully, I found an agency that I can work with. So now we're launching Facebook ads and we're launching some other ads, and I'm interviewing a virtual assistant later this week, excuse me. So I'm pivoting because what was working in the organic growth, which absolutely will work if you have the time to dedicate and pour into it, wasn't working for me. So I encourage you to look at your life, look at your business, what's working for you, what's serving you, and what isn't. And if it's not working for you and it's not serving you, by all means, make a change, pivot, find something that does work for you, something that does feel good for you. There's no right answer for everyone 100% of the time. That's just reality, and that's okay. So one of the other things I'm pivoting in is increasing the topics that we're covering on this channel, in my membership, in my course. And I'm also launching a real estate investing course as well, because that's something people have asked me about. So, oh, by the way, if there's a topic you want to hear about or want me to do an overview of, comment below, like this video, and subscribe, please. So that's first and foremost. Like it, subscribe, and please share it with someone else that may be interested. And if there's some other topics you want me to cover, put it below in the comments, because that's where this real estate course came from. So, and that's where this coaching course came from. It's people asking, saying, hey, can we discuss this? Can you help me with this? Which is awesome, right? So don't be afraid to pivot and make some changes. So again, I ask you, are you comfortable with whatever outcomes you're currently getting in your day, in your year, in your month, in your business? And if you're not, what are you doing to change that? What are you doing to make it different? What are you doing to pivot? Have a redo. It's okay to have a redo, but absolutely take massive action to change the trajectory of your business, your day, your life, your goals, whatever it is. If something needs changing, don't be afraid to change it. And is it going to be a little uncomfortable sometimes? Absolutely. I've had to learn a ton of new things in entrepreneurship, and some of them are super hard for me to learn. Some of them are easy, but it may be difficult, but I promise it's worth it. And all of your goals and dreams are on the other side of your comfort zone. So get comfortable being uncomfortable. Take massive action. Go and achieve the goals and dreams that you have, because you deserve it. And as a reminder, do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to my channel, please, and share this with someone else that needs some inspiration. If you're looking for some more inspiration, please check out my membership site, www.livinginspiredwithin.com. I will put it below this video. I'm running a special for the month of January. It's $1 down, and then it is extremely affordable and a monthly membership after that. Thank you for your time. Cheers to your success and happiness, and I hope to see you in the membership. Talk to you soon.